Hey guys, how are you? My name is Gibson, and I want to talk to you today about the trumpet. Trumpets have been around since, the BC days. There have been all different types of horns. A lot of horns have been very simple. Most of them kind of have that fishhook design, and they were used for many things: to alert, to call. But a lot of those horns didn't have the ability to change a whole lot of tones. There were some intervals that they could hit, but they never had the ability to play full scales or complete scales, or the segmented series of tones and notes that we call a scale. But times have changed, and so have instruments, and so has the horn. This is what it looks like today, typically. There are 4 different versions of the trumpet: the cornet, the flugel, the piccolo. The piccolo is used for upper register, high register notes, high notes, and the European trumpet, where the keys are not on the top, they're actually on the side, and they're pedals. They're long paddles that you lay your fingers across and press. So it's not the valve concept. Okay. So 4 or 5 different types of trumpets that are out there. You choose yours based on your style, your personality, what you want to play. I prefer the flugelhorn, but this is what I started off on. This is what I trained on. Let's talk real quickly about the trumpet. Talk about the different parts. Mouthpiece, valves. The valves have holes drilled in them, so every time you press them, it will change the route of airflow, and it will either decrease or increase the airflow based on which way the air is sent. There's piping, there's tubing, it's bent, it's curved. These curves and bends are specific. If anything is off, the entire horn will be out of tune and will not play right. Okay. Finger rings for fingers to help support and hold the trumpet. Okay. We've got condensation valves here at the end. You open these to allow moisture to come out, because condensation will fill inside the horn when you're playing. The horn, it's metal, so it's usually going to be cold. Air from your lungs is warm. Common sense tells us condensation is going to build up, and this is where you release it. Your bell. Your bell is shallow. It's round. These bells come in different sizes, and there's usually an inscription on the front that tells you the bell size. The larger the fat of the bell, the more rounder and richer the tone. So that's it as far as the components and the pieces. Valves can be, certain sections of the horn can be elongated or shortened to adjust tone. When you're playing with others, you need to be in pitch and tone with everybody else. You may elongate or shorten your instrument to bring it into correct pitch with other instruments. So anything that slides is either sliding because it allows it to be cleaned or to change pitch. Okay. Now let's talk about how the horn works and pretty much what you can do. Let's go back to the mouthpieces. The mouthpiece is a big part of this. The main technique is to have your buzzing. You need to be able to buzz. The buzzing in the mouthpiece sends the vibration down this main shaft and into the channels, shortening and changing the vibration, the length of the vibration along with the air passage, pushing it through the horn, is what gives you your different tones. It's a pretty simple technique. What's tricky is the buzzing, because on the front side you're putting this against your lips. You need something on the back side behind the lips to support and give you that pressure that you need in order to thin the lips, in order to get that buzz. Okay, so you're talking about your teeth. people who have bad teeth or who have braces will have a majorly hard time playing the trumpet because it doesn't give you that flush back wall behind the lips. The teeth it's ideal for the teeth to be straight and in place where they need to be in order to give that firm support behind the mouthpiece. Okay, I'm going to try to play a little something for you real quick. That's going to conclude my segment today on the trumpet. I hope it was informative. I hope it didn't bore you to death. I hope it was halfway decent. Thank you very much for listening and taking the time to watch this. I need to pick up my horn more. It's been sitting around too long without me playing. I'm getting a little rusty. It's really starting to bother me. Maybe I'm not as rusty as I thought I was. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Talk to you soon.